morning, guys. This is Ace back with another video, and this time finally I'm going to be looking at Gundam Sandrock from the Endless Vault version. Sorry it's been taking ages, but these past 2 months have absolutely been insane at work. You know, we're talking about waking up at 6, going to meet the clients, blah blah blah, sleeping at 11. And this has been going on since, you could say, probably the beginning of October almost. So anyway, now most of those guys are gone and I have some time to do my hobby again. And finally, I'm gonna have a look at this guy. This guy is something I've been waiting for a long time, as I've told you in one of my previous videos, and finally I get to do it. The box art itself is really nice. I mean, it's typical Master Grade box art. I mean, beautiful picture of this guy on the front. You've got the storyline on one side of the box and, you know, pictures of the Gundam itself on the other. So it's very typical in terms of the art and what you get. But just the way it's done, it's really nice. I love the way this guy looks. I mean, this is when I saw this picture on the internet, this is when I fell in love with this guy. He looks really cool over here. I mean, all the little decals and stickers you get, I know that's going to be fun, and all this red stuff is basically to hide the fact that you've got a lot of white there. It's a very white Gundam, honestly. This is why I was asking for you guys for a custom paint scheme, so I can get this guy to look something a little bit different. I love these. I think they call them the heat shuttles. Yeah, that's what they call them, but these things look deadly, and I love the way how he can use them to make a weapon. That's really cool. So I'm looking forward to building those guys. I just wonder if you're actually gonna get these two colors, you know, for the blade part itself. Chances are you're gonna get one and you'll have to paint the other side. And some information on this guy itself in terms of what you actually get. Then on the other side you get a little bit of a backstory on this guy, some more pictures on what he can do. And this gives you an idea of what he looks like. So this is the original colors, and then these are the Endless Vault colors, I believe. Yeah. And then there's a little bit of background. Now this thing does go for 38,000 yen, which is okay, which is, you know, pretty standard for your Master Grade box. Alright, if you get this thing open. There we go. First off. Alright, so as you can see, this is a very dull gray color. It hasn't got the shiny blade or the dark color or anything like that, so you are going to have to paint this thing to look good. And then you got some kind of red as well. Not exactly sure where this thing would go. See, does it show? There we go. So I think what you can actually do is, instead of having the silver one, you can even put the red ones in, so it gives you a choice. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I didn't expect that. Very nice. You got a lot of parts over here. This is basically for the shield. A couple of the clear parts over there. So you can see you're going to get quite a few parts over here. Some good colors. But the trouble is, I think we only get one yellow plate. Yeah, I think you only get one yellow plate, so it's not that much. And you know, this is going to be, I believe, for the backpack and all that sort of stuff. It's not really a gray or a blue. It's a very weird color. I don't even know what to call it. Honestly, I have no idea what to call this color, but it's interesting. You got a lot of parts for the inner skeleton. You know, this is one thing I did notice as well. I think this is going to be a little bit like the Master Grade Gundam Epion. So, I mean, that guy had a huge wing set, so you did get a lot of parts on there. But this one doesn't seem to have too many parts, so it shouldn't be too long of a build. Here you can see you get all the parts of the head over there, the little pieces that go all over the armor parts. You got the feet. More armor parts. It's probably going to be the ankles. This is the knee. This is the legs part. A few polycaps. It should be interesting to see where these go. Maybe for the knees over here, for example. More inner skeleton parts. Yep. You've got the hands. Okay, so this is going to be like your newer Gundams that you're getting for the wings. So you're not going to get the individual manipulators. You are going to get the pieces for the different hands, and then you're going to have to swap the hands in and out. Yeah. Well, you know, I think that's almost it. And then the A-plate itself. I mean, again, you see, you don't get too much. You've got your standard white, you've got your yellow, and you've got the red, with a few stickers and decals. This is always nice. But you don't get that much in terms of color. So you really are going to have to do a little bit on yourself to make this guy look good. Okay, this is pretty cool. But you know, all in all, I mean, even if you compare this to the Zaku 2, which I did recently, you don't get that much in terms of parts. I mean, this was it. This is all you get. I think the Zaku 2 had at least 5 or 6 plates more. I just hope this doesn't suck as a kit. That is something I'll find out only once I actually build it. And then finally, the last thing that you get is the instruction sheet. So you've got pretty much the same artwork as you do on the front of the box. And on the inside, I think, yeah, it's pretty much a standard Master Grade kit instruction sheet. And just let's have a look to see at the body to see how complicated it's going to be. And not too much. I think it's pretty standard in terms of Master Grade. You don't have anything going over the top. Legs, a little bit of story and bio of the history of the character and the anime. This is always nice. I love the way they do this. They always give you an idea on what this guy's going to look like if you paint him up nice, and then a little bit on the articulation and what kind of poses you can put him in. This is always a nice aspect for the instruction sheet. And then continuing on, go ahead. Yeah, you know, honestly speaking, this is pretty straightforward. It doesn't seem to be like a complicated build at all. I think the only complicated part would be these instructions on how to actually use the weapons and what are the different possible ways these can be connected together and everything. Finally, oh, this is interesting. Have a look at this. The way this guy is standing, you can tell already there might be a few balance issues. Because normally this guy, when he's in this picture here for the stickers, is completely straight. But over here you can see they've already got him slanting to the forward. I don't know why this is, but this is the first time I'm seeing that. I wonder if this does have any balance issues. It's really interesting to see. And then finally, a little idea on the paints that you can use to get this guy to look fantastic. Yeah, but this guy really does look good. I am looking forward to building this guy. Alright guys, this is Ace. Let me get back to working on this. Hopefully I'll be back soon with the build videos and the review on this guy. See you guys later.